Welcome to Chapter 6 of the lecture series. This chapter is on business case. It covers 6.1 Introduction, 6.2 Agile Context, 6.3 Prince 2 Agile Guidance, 6.4 Additional Artifacts and Techniques, 6.5 The Business Case Practice in an Operational Context, 6.6 Scenario Example. The business case answers the critical question, why are we doing this project? It provides the rationale for investment, outlining expected benefits, costs, and risks. In agile environments, the business case is not a static document. It evolves as the project progresses and new information emerges. It helps decision-makers determine whether the work remains worthwhile and aligned with strategic priorities. Agile delivery enables early value realization, allowing the business case to be reviewed and adjusted frequently. The focus is on learning, feedback, and measurable benefits rather than fixed predictions. Maintaining a valid and transparent business case ensures continued support, resource allocation, and organizational confidence. It turns governance into a living process that adapts to change without losing direction. In an agile context, the business case becomes a dynamic, evidence-based instrument. Traditional projects often rely on fixed forecasts made early on, but agile projects embrace uncertainty and learning. Benefits, costs, and risks are reassessed frequently as real progress data emerges. Short iterations deliver usable outputs that validate assumptions early, helping decision-makers see whether continued investment makes sense. This incremental approach reduces waste and increases confidence. The emphasis shifts from predicting everything up front to managing ongoing discovery. Funding can also be adaptive, linked to value milestones rather than entire project completion. Collaboration between business leaders and delivery teams ensures that financial and operational expectations remain realistic and responsive to change. The Prince 2 Agile approach ensures that business justification remains central. Even in adaptive environments, governance focuses on continued validation rather than one-time approval. Each iteration or delivery cycle becomes an opportunity to reassess benefits, costs, and risks. The project board uses agile feedback, such as sprint reviews or product increments, to make informed decisions. This integration ensures that governance and agility work hand in hand. Prince 2 provides the structure for accountability and strategic alignment, while Agile adds the responsiveness needed to navigate uncertainty. By connecting product progress directly to business value, the framework supports both assurance and adaptability. Ultimately, Prince 2 Agile guidance ensures that every stage of the project continues to serve the organization's goals efficiently and transparently. Agile business case management relies on practical tools that make value visible and measurable. Benefit maps and value stream analyses help visualize how outputs translate into outcomes. Hypothesis statements link user needs to expected benefits and can be tested incrementally. Metrics such as benefit velocity or cost of delay enable leaders to assess priorities objectively. Backlogs can be structured around business objectives rather than just features, ensuring that every item contributes to measurable outcomes. Continuous forecasting keeps estimates current, while visual dashboards provide real-time insight for stakeholders. These additional artifacts and techniques make governance data-driven, transparent, and collaborative, transforming the business case from a static document into an interactive management system that evolves as the project delivers. The business case does not end when the project closes. Once products or services move into operational use, the responsibility shifts to ensure that intended benefits are actually realized. This section focuses on embedding the business case within day-to-day operations. Teams should continue to measure outcomes against expected benefits and update the case where necessary. Collaboration between delivery and business as usual teams ensures accountability and learning continuity. Regular reviews confirm that the investment remains justified and aligned with organizational strategy. Adjustments may be made as markets, technology, or priorities evolve. This ongoing validation closes the loop between project outcomes and business performance, ensuring that value creation continues beyond the project lifecycle. The scenario example brings the theory of agile business case management to life. It portrays a project where change and uncertainty are handled through iterative learning. The business case begins with assumptions about cost, benefit, and risk, which are refined with each delivery cycle. Early releases validate user demand and guide future investment. Governance remains active. Leaders review evidence, adjust scope, and make informed continuation decisions. The scenario demonstrates how collaboration and transparency replace rigid forecasting. By measuring incremental value, the team ensures the project stays aligned with business priorities. This practical illustration reinforces the idea that agile business cases are living instruments, continuously refined to maintain strategic relevance and measurable outcomes. Thank you for listening. We have now come to the end of the lectures. Please drop your questions or any further comments in the chat before continuing with the other lectures.